explaining to Will Johnson the call. Something about establishing in the front court, I read. So we'll jump center for overtime. This was too good to end in regulation. Not a shock at all that we go 4 more minutes.
No, it isn't.
And another jump ball, an alternate possession, going to send it down to GAR. Boy, nothing is taken for granted. You figure you get the center jump, the other team goes down the other end.
In 3 seconds, they get the ball back.
Not happening. 4 fouls for Young, 4 for Cole Walker, and now they're discussing the alternate possession, making sure the clock is... Oh, that's not good. The scoreboard has gone out.
It was 3:57.
3:56.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, we don't want this.
No.
So it looks like it's back on. Pat. What's he saying? He always has a smile on his face.
Well, don't forget, Coach Toole was a referee before he was a coach, and he was one of the best referees. Always has a good understanding of the rules.
That's Bruce Weinstock, the lead official, discussing. I guess if something like that happens again.
I know I said it earlier, but saying it again, this is a really good officiating crew. Weinstock, Scammer, and Fischel are very good referees. Great guys to have in this game.
To the half-court trap, Johnson, of course, loves to go left. That's Tyler Young with the biggest shot of the game, that 25-footer, to momentarily give GAR the lead and a kick by Hood. I like having a big, lanky guy out top on his own. He knocks that ball free at the dunk down the other end.
I wondered what he was going to do with Hood about midway in the 4th quarter, and we got our answer. He's leaving him out there because of his athleticism, his ability to make plays.
Yep, Diggs started, but he's not out there now. Neither team really has gone much into their bench. That's Young, double team, lob pass over the top.
Meyers in that trapping 1-2-2, trying to be aggressive.
And Young lays it in for 2.
Nice left hand.
Well, you can see a couple of those passes looked a little lazy, and I think Meyers was thinking we could steal one, and they tried and get out of position. So the Grenadiers up 2.
Tyler Young making a big 3 late in regulation, and then that first basket in overtime.
That's Kendall. He's the guy that they want the offense to go through. Walker, he drives down the lane, going to put up a difficult shot. No good. Master
big
with the
rebound.
rebound, and that won't go. Rebound to Curtis Smith. Here comes Johnson. He goes to the corner. O'Day, the best shooter. No good. Hood with the rebound. Does Meyers push it up? They kind of take their time. Really good looks that time for Meyers. They had 2 good looks. Didn't get either to go. Master particularly. That's Walker with O'Day. Myers not really moving on offense. I would do that middle again. That seemed to work pretty well.
He's looking for it.
Again, I don't know if fatigue is there.
High to mid-post there, moving a little bit.
Yeah, Brewster's not moving as much in the middle. I can see Pat calling a timeout if things don't improve with the spacing. There's Masker. That's a foul from behind.
Foul.
On O'Day, yep, and he knew it. Second on Jared O'Day. Blake Masker will go to the line shooting 2.
Foul line hurt Meyers in regulation.
Masker missed a couple of free throws earlier. That one goes. Masker a sophomore, Walker a sophomore. Wolfpack will have some guys to work with next year. That one's good.
Masker under pressure, sinks them both.
The student body doing what they can to support either the Mohawks or the Grenadiers. We're tied at 56. 1:30 to go. Johnson, the man with the ball. Two-man game.
Coach Toole hoping GAR makes a mistake and gets something out of it.
Taking it right down the lane, no good. That could have been a foul. See if they head up court. Brewster goes underneath. Master open, misses the layup. Point blank range for the lead. Here comes Karan Smith. He takes it in and draws the foul and scores.
Calls an offensive foul, Jim.
Wow. Let's see. I didn't think that was an offensive foul, did you? Let's look at that again. Karan Smith couldn't believe it. He threw his hands up in the air. I don't think Jerry Altavilla believes it either. Let's see.
Maybe closer than we thought originally.
No, yeah. I think he said, and that would have been a fifth foul on Walker. I don't know. It's right on the hip.
Yeah. Toughest call in basketball for an official.
Sure it is. Yeah, NBA, I'd say it's the goaltend, and that one I would say it's the block. Masker did miss a point-blank layup down the other end, so we're tied at 56. Big swing of the game
Meyers
right
looking
there.
maybe to go for the last shot.
Smith with his fourth foul, by the way, on that charge.
Coach Toole maybe get a timeout late in this possession and set something up, make sure. We'll see.
Well, they got Hood at the free throw line, but I don't think that's where you want the guy to have the ball. Masker, that's Walker with 25.
He's going to let them play, it looks like, 20 seconds.
That's
unless they get, there it is,
and
timeout.
There's timeout with 18, a 17.9. Well, you want to take a shot where you have enough time to get an offensive putback. So somewhere around, 5 seconds maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, if you get a good shot, you get a layup, somebody misses a defensive assignment, you just take it.
GAR stays with that zone. Maybe he'll look to do the same thing with Brewster that he did out of the timeout in the fourth quarter, where he gives him the freedom to play around on the blocks, create something for himself, come up the gutter, come to the baseline.
All right, biggest call of the game. It certainly would have been a big one for GAR if they got it. Walker is momentarily set. This is so tough when you go off the hip. It's not a square, it's at an angle.
That's a tough call. Block charge, the toughest call. And what I like is that Bruce, he doesn't hesitate.
Nope. Yeah. I initially, when the bodies fall, thought it was a basket foul, but then I saw
on replay, it's a little closer.
Yep. So let's see what Pat Toole divines. Toole started 1-9 against GAR as a head coach. He has won 11 of his last 13. And as he smiled to me, he goes, so I do have a winning record against the Grenadiers. 12-11, hanging by a thread with 17.9 to go.
Baseline out of bounds. Let's see what they got here. Okay. A little different than before. That was on the side.
Can't move. Needs to get it in. That's dangerous. Stolen away.
Oh, boy. Johnson
going in for the layup. Good. O'Day with the steal. Johnson with the layup. The lead is 2. Driving down the lane. Kick out to Masker. Needs to make it. Doesn't. Rebound. GAR. 3 seconds to go. You got a foul. Ball goes out of bounds.
In 1 second.
Ball goes out of bounds. Just hold the ball and the game would have been over. Terrific steal by O'Day on the inbounds, and Johnson leaked out. 1 second to go.
Meyers has done some good things with their baseline out of bounds all night long, except for that last play. Now they get another opportunity out of bounds underneath.
Where will they look? Underneath.
There he is.
They go underneath the alley-oop. No good. No good. And GAR storms the court and wins it. 58-56 in overtime.
The Grenadiers survive on a play that is typical GAR through all the years. A steal and a basket late in a game. What a tremendous game for the final GAR Meyers rivalry. Couldn't ask for more. Congratulations, coaches, players tonight, and all the teams from the past. Wow, what a rivalry.
Coach Altavilla hugging family members. Meyers played valiantly. There's Coach Toole. He has to be proud of the way his team played. They had problems getting the ball in, and I'm guessing because they didn't call timeout 1 second to go, they probably didn't have a timeout.
I don't believe he did.
But he had no one available with 3 seconds to go.
I believe he did. The significance of this for GAR now, of course, is that they should be tied with Nanticoke and will get to play for a championship next week. Give credit to both teams. GAR did what they had to do, and Meyers more than defended their reputation and their honor. And, you know, Grenadiers and Mohawks everywhere can be proud of this performance by these teams tonight.
The emotions etched on both coaches. The winning coach, Jerry Altavilla. The losing coach, Pat Toole. Now the teams will meet and do the handshake. And again, there'll be one next year. But right now, it is GAR that's number one. They win the final game, 58-56 in overtime. Wow. From beginning to end, Joe.
Yeah, it was just an exciting game. Fun to watch. Thanks for the opportunity to do this, Jim. I really appreciate it.
And look at
fantastic.
The two coaches. Doesn't get any better than that.
No, it sure doesn't.
Here's the last play, Joe, on the inbounds play where Meyers had problems. You can throw it into the backcourt. Brewster tried to throw it.
That ball might have been tipped.
Yeah, I think it
as it was coming. And then O'Day makes a beautiful play. Just finds Johnson ahead, and there it is. Game winner.
And Masker had a good chance to tie
Yes, he did.
It was an open 12-footer that missed.
And a shot he's made a couple times tonight.
Well, GAR has some great wins over the years. From 1987 to 91, they won 86 consecutive league wins, 89 home wins. But this is one they're always going to remember, Joe, because they beat Meyers one last time.
They did, and with everything at stake, they